So again, I can't believe how good these came out. The backs of the mirrors here, I cannot believe it. These just came out so good. I am shocked. I'm literally shocked. I did not think this would not only look this well, I mean, just from a distance, it looks so much better before it was all grayed out and scruffed up, and oh my god, this just looks so much better, making me like it makes this look like crap, which I'm going to redo these again, just not right now. It's going to take a lot of work to actually get it to completely have all this crap taken off and do it right, as opposed to the way I sort of did it last time, which left it looking like this, which, you know, it's still better than before, but these look so good. It's such a nice textured feel too. This is beautiful. It feels like it could take a little bit of a roughing and still look nice. So both sides, both of these came out looking good. I can't believe it. They look so nice. It's really got me in a good mood between getting the seats out yesterday and getting these painted well, along with a couple other things. I got the these headlight bezels off. I went and I also painted these screws when I put on the fender guards in the front. They were silver, and I just wanted them to be black, and they look good. You don't see a little silver anymore, so it looks really nice. But I went and took off the headlight bezels because I looked up a couple of reviews, and I saw some people, you know, the headlight bezels, the black ones, they're popular because they complete the look for a lot of Jeeps when you get the grill insert and everything, and it looks nicer than the silver on a lot of them. But I figured, you know, why should I spend, you know, 30 bucks on something and just have these laying around? I saw at least 1 or 2 people leave reviews saying, well, you know, I might as well have just painted my stock ones. And I'm like, you know what? I mean, I'm not gonna put the silver stock ones back on. Even if I went to sell it, I think it still would look better with the black ones on. If that day ever comes, I don't know if that day ever will come, but I'm focusing on the here and now. So I'm like, you know what? Everything else I've painted today has gone really well. I'm gonna paint these. It's gonna complete look in the front. I'm gonna be really happy with it. And if they come out good, I'll be thrilled. Today will have been a true victory. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and see how they come out. All right. These came out just as nice as the mirrors. Very pleased with this. It's again the same sort of, not too rough, but just enough grain kind of texture. And it just looks good. It just looks good. I gave the back 2 coats, and I gave the front here kind of like 2.5 to 3. I just mostly touched some areas that didn't get hit. I also painted the screws that go in for these, so it's going to look all black. It's going to look really nice. I'm excited. I'm going to go put them on right now and check them out. Now that looks complete. That looks really good. I gotta say, I am happy I didn't end up ordering them because, like I said, I just have the stock silver ones just sitting around doing nothing, and this definitely saved me money, and honestly, probably a better texture to this with this kind of paint that I use. So this is really nice. This looks really beautiful. Even without the guards on, this looks really nice and complete. It gives it that look it needed, that little bit more to the edge. And now it looks really good. I'm gonna put the guards on and check that out next. That looks really, really good. I am very pleased with the way this came out. I actually had to wait till tomorrow to actually put the guards back on because I tried to start putting the guards on and it started to scratch up the paint down here. And it's either because I just didn't give it enough time to dry, or because I think these headlight bezels are actually, they're plastic, but I think they're like chrome all around it. And I mean, I sanded off the most of it, but I mean, it's stuck on, like, you know, you can see it right here. I mean, it looks good. It looks really, really good. I mean, I'm very glad I didn't order some. I think these actually look better than the ones you could have ordered. Plus, it saved me money. But it did, I mean, when I put the headlight bezel on, because the headlight guard, excuse me, these don't actually really fit. Somehow I got the wrong year. I somehow ordered the wrong model, and it just didn't fit. Or maybe they just are poorly made, but I still like them, and I mean, they're on there good, but it did start to scratch underneath here. Luckily you can't see it, so there's no problem, but you just step back and take a look at this, and this is really coming together. This is what I envisioned ever since I picked this up. I always knew I wanted to get the black headlight bezels, the guards I love, the marker guards, the grill insert. It all looks really good. I like the whole black and yellow theme that's playing up, and really the only other kind of Jeep you can do that on that looks equally as good as a white one, but I think the yellow even looks better. I saw this one yellow Jeep one time that was just pretty much everything I want mine to be, and it's actually starting to get there. So these look really good again. Like, it's a textured feel. I really, really like this. I'm just really happy with the way this came out. So today the plan was to do a little bit of cleaning, try to get a better spot for my hardtop, and I started to work on getting these side marker guards on, because they came in a pack with these two. and I already drilled holes for it, which it kind of stinks that you have to drill holes for it, but luckily these fenders are stock, they're old, they're crappy. I'm gonna paint them anyway, so I'm like, well, heck, and I really like these. I really like the side guards. It completes the look, and it looks really nice. Gives it a better perspective from the side. Plus, I think these just look really good. I think these look really nice. Plus, you know, I've got the headlight guards on, I've got the tail light guards on, I've got the front guards on. You got to get the side guards on too. So I've already tested these. I already found the correct head. I got these all done. But the screws that came with these are actually, again, like the front ones, they're silver. So just like I did with these, I'm going to paint them black. They're drying right now. And then I put them on. I'm probably going to make a guide on how to put this on. It's pretty straightforward, but again, kind of like with the tail light guards, they didn't come with any instructions, and this does require you to drill. So, but I can't wait for that to be on. It's going to look really nice. And I think what I've decided I'm going to do is the same stuff that I used for my headlights and my mirrors, I'm going to hit these with. I of course got to get all this. I can't wait to get this off, because when you take a look at this from this side, you see like, oh, that one's kind of black. From a distance it looks good, and then you get closer and it starts to look like crap. But then if you look at this side and then you go to this side, you're like, well, that's kind of weird. And even on this side, you kind of go from that to that, and it just, even they didn't even bother to do the bottom one. I'm glad they didn't. I'm not complaining. I'm glad they didn't, because I have to backtrack to, you know, make this where these are. So that takes extra work, but that's for another time. I think it's gonna be a mildly big job to do the fenders, especially getting them off. I've already tried to take one off. I got one off. The other's been really brutal, but today's goal is hopefully the PR15 patch stuff is going to be coming in the next couple days. I'm going to get pieces of metal that I think are going to be solid, cut them out, sand them to the kind of the best correct sizes I can here, and then when the PR patch stuff comes in, I'm just going to set them down and let them stick to this, and just really coat it on there, and then just coat over this. It's the best I can do, really, without, you know, welding, which I don't have the ability to do right now. And even if I did, I don't think you'd want to do that. Besides, like I said, it's nothing is too permanent here. So, and what I did do is I took off this plastic mold that was holding this in, and of course there was a more cleaning to be found. And what really confused me was I assumed this all went to the windshield wiper and the rear defroster, but then I got this running up here, and I'm gonna follow it. And if it goes to the speakers, I'm gonna be baffled about what I guess. Yeah, I guess that makes sense, because there are no cables that run up top. So all right, so I'm gonna hopefully this just disconnects somewhere, and I can just disconnect the whole thing and take it out, because I really can't have that there, and even pulling it away would make things difficult. I mean, I might have to improvise in some places. I'm still not confident I can get the seat belt buckles down here out. I might have to work around that, really take that off. But other than that, that's my goal for today. See where this goes, get those side fender markers on, and put some patches down in these holes.